Hello there, welcome back to the video series in which we check the different gear for events like Undead King, Abyss Monster and Fiend Trial. My name is Hexis and today I will go through the gear that we forged from the Blacksmith and specifically for archer players. So without further ado, let's get into that. So first we look at the weapon. So at level 20 we would go for the mage staff, or that's the one that I would recommend. Since it has archer attack and also an additional recruitment speed up. Of course, you can choose the black dagger that has infantry attack as well in it. However, at level 20, you won't be staying there that long, so why not have some extra recruitment speed up? So that's my choice. And then when we come to level 25, the weapon is elemental power. There we have archer attack as well as army size limit, so a good bonus there. And finally, at level 30, it's Dusk Boots with double archer attack and some infantry attack along with the march speed. This is also the attack gear that you would be using as an archer player. Now, going into the helmet, at level 20, we don't have anything that's good for these events. And then at level 25, it's the element helmet. It will be used basically for the army size limit. Here, it has a mage HP, but that's not for archer players. And then the infantry HP is there, which is good for us, for somebody who is an infantry player. And mostly nobody goes for cavalry at this level, because they become relevant as frontline from level 35 castle onwards. And finally, at level 30, it's the Templar crown again, that has army size limit at 1200 army size limit at the base level, and also the recruitment speed up. So it's quite nice to have in both cases. So that's what I would recommend using only for these events, since many players won't be cavalry players at the time. Most will be focused on infantry. So as an infantry player, Crown of Praise is your attack gear, and it also has archer HP, so that's nice when you're attacking castles. However, for doing the event itself, like Undead King or Abyss Monster, I would recommend, Undead King and Fiend Trial, Abyss Monster would not need army size limit, so you could still use your attack gear for that. Then looking at the belt, for archer players, there is no belt that is good for doing these events, since we don't really have any belt that has, let's say, archer attack or even army size limit. So this one, we don't really have anything, so keep forging those gears that are relevant for attacking castles, and you can still use them, and they don't really bring any difference to the damage that you're doing to these monsters in the events. And then we go into the clothes. In the beginning, at level 20, it's the same thing here, that we don't have any armor that has good stats for archers. As you can see here, they are all for infantry defense, so choose those that are coupled with, let's say, recruitment speed up in the beginning. So level 20, the same thing. And then when you come down to the level 25, as you can see, some archer defense or monster attack speed is there, but not really anything that's good at increasing your damage against Undead King and all. And then finally, at level 30, you have these gears that have cavalry defense or building speed, some stamina recovery. That's one choice that you can have. And also, as an infantry player, maybe you could have the infantry defense gear, that is the Templar armor, that also gives recruitment speed up. That's the relevant gear there, but it's not for events like Undead King or Abyss Monster and even Fiend Trial. So now we look at the accessory. Again, archer players would have some benefits here, but at level 20, nothing. Just infantry attack is useful there, and monster attack speed. So either this one, the Gaia ring, or the Sage ring are good there. Then going down to level 25, the Blood ring is the one that it starts with cavalry archer attack at 6.4%. It has some wounded limit increase as well, and cavalry attack. So if anybody dares to go for cavalry as frontline at this level, then it's good for them. Otherwise, Thornstone works as well, and I would recommend using this also because of the building speed that you get as extra. and it has archer attack. So that's the one I would recommend going as an archer player. Then when you come down to level 30, here the Dark Lord Guard is the one for archer players, obviously because of the archer attack, and it has monster attack speed and stamina recovery coupled with that gear as well, so quite useful in this case. And then finally we look at the boots. At level 20, there is again nothing for archers, just the archer HP one that you can choose already because it has monster attack speed and stamina recovery, so go for it. So mage boots is the one again that you can use there. Then coming down to the level 25 gear is the blood boots for the archer attack. So that's where the archer attack starts, as a compensation that you didn't have anything good at belt for the belt or the clothes. So here we have it at boots. Archer attack coupled with some monster attack speed and stamina recovery that are useful in other scenarios. For the events now that we're talking about, only archer attack. And then finally the Dusk Boots at level 30, where we get archer attack, and also for gathering gems, this gather speed boost is quite good. You just need to have it equipped when you send, and while you reach the gem mine, you need to have it equipped. So gather speed boost, it increases or let's say reduce the time needed to gather gems. Also for other resource tiles it works. So yeah, that's what Hexis will do if he is an archer player and forge gear for these events. Hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and see you in another video. Goodbye guys.